Hi, this is Chris with CCPS. I want to talk to you quick about traveling overseas or abroad during the summer holidays. Some quick things as you're traveling, starting with going to the airport with luggage and so on, about marking them. A lot of people want to put their full name and address on there, and the airlines do not need that. You also don't want to air out your address while you're traveling. A simple name and a phone number. If your luggage is lost, that's all the airlines need to get your property back if they lose it. Prior to traveling, you also want to make sure that family is not airing out where you're going, when. Have trusted neighbors or family. If you're having them check your house, make sure your kids aren't posting, "Hey, can't wait 2 weeks. I'll be overseas." It safety wise, it tells everybody when you're going and when you're coming back. So that's probably not a good idea either. Traveling to the airport, like we said, traveling overseas is a little different. You don't necessarily need to bring all your valuables and so on. A lot of people like to dress up. When you're landing in those countries, you're going to be identified a lot quicker as an American with all your bling on. Leave that at home. There's no reason. You're on vacation. Nobody knows who you are. Try to blend in when you're going. Also, check out your hotels. It's not a bad idea to also download from the airport to your hotel a paper copy of the routes, or at least 2 or 3 common routes. Overseas, depending on what country you're going to, there is a difference between criminal and terroristic. Criminal crimes is when the cabbies are trying to just pad their bill, so to speak. So if there's direct routes to your hotel or where you're staying, you want to have an idea of when you drive out, especially if you can't read the foreign language, streets and so on. You want to have an idea of where you're going. That way, 5 minutes in the wrong direction could spell out a lot of danger signs. At the hotels, make sure when you get your passports and so on, try to keep contact. They're going to sometimes want to take a copy of your passport. Older people are more trusted than the younger, and I know that sounds bad, but younger people are more tendency to get into more criminal when you're at your hotels. It's also a good idea to check with the State Department to see what the threat levels are in those countries. Food and so on is always a big factor. Safety-wise, you eat foreign delicacies. Next thing you're paying for it for the next week. So this was just a quick couple things to touch base on before you leave and go overseas. Enjoy your trips.